welcome to the first episode of Not Your Usual Measure. And today we'll be having Ray together for the first episode.
Hi,
Producer.
great to be here.
So, would you like to introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, sure. I'm Ray, also known as Ray Tucker. I perform music. I make music. Yeah, I do a lot of stuff. I sing, I play instruments, I DJ, pretty much everything at this point, But I'm a creator. Yeah, I do a lot of things that's got to do with music.
Welcome to Toyota World Tour 2025 dates. Seoul, are you ready? Malaysia, are you ready? Singapore, are you ready?
By my side, 나는僕は I see.
What made you choose your path, which is music?
This is a really good question because a lot of people usually have like a huge motivation towards their job or their passion, but for me it was kind of passive. I never really worked towards having a choosing my path as a musician. It was all the people around me. They kind of saw what I was doing as a hobby, and they kind of believed in me, I suppose. They said like so originally I was like a geek. I was a gamer, the computer, and they would see me do things on these computers, and they would say, Ray, maybe you'd be good at doing music as well, because I could play the piano at that point and sing. So they would say like, maybe you'll be good at making music on the computer and like DJing, performing live, and that's kind of how I got myself into doing music. And it's really interesting because the people around me are kind of the reason why I got to do this. But now that gave me like confidence into doing what I'm doing right now because the people around me support me. So I think that's what made me choose my path.
It's pretty interesting though. Like,
yeah,
I didn't expect you were a gamer before.
Well, when I was in high school, I think the first time I made my like gaming PC was when I was in junior high school. So like maybe 12, 13, something like that. And I'll buy these parts because buying a computer at once is too expensive.
Yeah.
So I would buy like a CPU this month, and the next month I'll buy like a power unit. Like it's almost like buying something in multiple payments, but by part. And then at the end, when I get everything together, I would build it, and then that's how I played games back then. But then that's kind of the contrast of being. That's what made me into this like geeky musician who I am now. Yeah,
it's actually a pretty big jump, like from like
yes,
a gamer to a musician.
Yes, I was taking piano lessons for a brief amount of time, like maybe 2 years or 3 years when I was in preschool. But the typical piano teacher in Japan, they really want to teach us classic music, and that's not what I had interested in back then. I wanted to play like the Beatles, or I had these rock. I listened to a lot of rock music, so I could never do the songs I wanted to play, and I lost interest. So I never practiced. So I got my lessons cancelled, and so that's why I only had like 2 or 3 years playing the piano. But then that was also what made me, got me onto my first steps of music.
Really interesting. Like, it's not some usual stories we actually heard usually. Like,
True.
yeah, especially also with the big jump from music,
Yes.
like to music.
Yeah, it was definitely.
Can you bring us through like how's your typical days in your life looks like as a music producer?
So, as a typical day, you probably know me from performing behind Toya, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of my international followers are usually from Toya, and so his life schedule when he's on tour, it is very busy. But apart from that, I perform in behind other artists. So usually on the weekends, I'm performing somewhere in Japan. And apart from that, on weekdays, usually I'm home composing. So this is like my home / music studio. So I'll be composing, I'll be producing, I occasionally record. That's kind of my typical day. And when I have nothing, I still, have to contact people, think of what to do next. And I also have my own career as a musician. So when I don't have other people to work with at the time, that's when I, get into my own stuff. So that's kind of my typical day. So like my routine.
Well, asking with personal feelings. When will be your tour?
Oh,
I would go.
My tour. That would be really awesome. My tour, like I perform really occasionally right now. So most of my music I do online right now. So I would produce by myself or some songs with other people, and then I would perform like maybe 2-3 times a year, and that's it. Because I don't have like a physical audience right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of on the internet. So I have to. That's one of my things I have to work hard on right now is to perform. I really want to perform in front of people, especially people who like my music. So that's something I have to work on. Yeah, definitely.
I'm looking forward to it too.
Thank you.
I would fly for it.
Really?
I would.
That's a lot of wow.
How like usually from your measure, you still like it still contains like some practice like on like the usual day.
Yes.
So would you actually say like consistent is more important or creativity is more important?
Consistency or creativity? I see. This is a good question because I feel like there are two types of creators or musicians, you could say.
Yes.
Like one type is the type of musician who, it's like a almost 9-to-5 kind of thing. They work for like writing songs for commercials or like for what do you say? For example, like in Japan, idols or VTubers. there are these composers who have like 9 to 5s doing music, and I think for them it comes to consistency. We both need a balance of consistency and creativity, but consistency is more important to them. But then for the type of musician who's like creativity is kind of more important in a way, because we need our personality, right? Like to show who we are. So that kind of has to show in our music, in maybe like what we wear or how we speak. You know, that as a whole is us as an artist. So, but we both need consistency, but creativity can be more important, I suppose. You don't have to be like the best singer in the world or the best guitarist, best pianist. It's like how your art connects with the people. So when it comes to that, I think creativity is more important.
Yeah, I thought it's kind of like the question, like people asking me, like, do you think luck is more important, or like your training consistency is more important?
I see.
Yeah. Pretty.
Because
pretty much for me, training is important, but luck on competition day is important too.
I see.
Yeah.
How? But you are you on like a strict training program? Or
yeah, I am.
Like, I would assume so, because of you need to be physically be ready for the competition. Like like, does your body weight count as well?
Yes.
Wow, that's crazy.
Like,
I'll never be able to do that, you know?
Well, you have all the weight category that can suit you, so yeah.
I see.
So like me, I'm playing in the under 52 category. So I just usually need to maintain my weights around like 52, 53 somewhere.
But you have to keep it at that point and gain muscle, right?
Yes.
It's tough.
Yeah, like
It must be tough.
For me, I'm already in like a really good case, because my body weight always weight 52 or 53. There's a lot of athletes actually, like, they're playing in 52, but their body weight, like usual walking weight, is like 57, 58. So
I see.
Yeah, so maybe like 1 or 2 months before competition, they have to get like a very intensive cut to cut down their body weight. So which actually in my case is kind of really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're kind of well, not lucky, but you're kind of gifted. You're sorry, the words are not coming into my head, but you're suited for the what do you say, sport you're doing right now.
Yes.
Weightlifting.
Yes. Yeah. So kind
I
of.
understand.
Yeah. So like for my case, it's also like I picked the category that I don't need to cut.
I see.
Yeah. So because like we have the weight category be like 47, and then 52, 57, 63, 69, 76, below 84, and 84 and above. So since my body weight is just weight around 52, 53, I just get the 52 on for myself. Since also like it's also a recommendation as athlete actually, because I'm only 19, which is still like what we say, we are still growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't really advise for like teenage or the junior category to actually decide their weight category yet. So just go which you are like more comfortable with. Yeah. You're not.
I understand.
You're not that big too, actually.
Me?
Yeah.
In what way?
You're not. You doesn't look that big too. Actually, maybe like you can go like under 93
for weightlifting.
Yeah.
You gotta train me. I'm not good at weights.
I mean, you can gym while you sing, so should be no problem.
At the same time, that's crazy. I do have dumbbells downstairs, but I'm not the pro trainer type, so
It's okay.
just do it when I feel like doing it, kind of.
I mean, as long as you're healthy enough, then it's fine.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, so it was a fun one.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. After this, we're coming into your mindset and pressure.
Okay.
So, usually, as an athlete, we face challenge. So, I suppose like every major have their challenge. So,
yes.
Since it's mindset and pressure, so what kind of mental challenge do you actually face in your work?
Mental challenges. So, I think we talked about consistency, but I think that's also a challenge because when you keep doing, so I've been doing music for maybe like a decade right now, maybe 10 years or so, and to continue doing it, you see these other people being very successful, and you see a lot of people, go up to the next stage, I could say, like huge arenas, huge crowds. And seeing those people go is a lot of pressure because, you have the same time, you have the same, similar resources. And then, they've got a lot of success compared to yourself. And then that is a lot of pressure. And nowadays, numbers are everywhere, like on social media, even on music apps like Apple Music, Spotify. You could see play numbers, and then you could see how many fans somebody could have, and then that is a lot of pressure because you'll be compared very quickly with other people, and those are the pressures I face. But at the same time, I have to, I wouldn't say ignore, but you have to keep on doing what you do, even though you see those numbers, because even though you see those numbers, you are yourself. You have to do what you love, or else there's no point in doing so. So, yeah, I think that's the pressure. That's the mental challenges I face often, yeah.
Yep. So, without all this pressure around you and also challenge, how do you actually handle it?
Mm-hmm. So, the way I handle that kind of pressure, I don't know. How do I handle that pressure? I always, as I just mentioned, I don't say I ignore those goals, those things I have to do, but at the same time, you can't let those numbers and those the pressure change you. So I try to fight that pressure, I think. I'm a simple guy. I just try not to lose against these the pressure that I receive from my work, and I just keep on doing what I do. And as I mentioned, consistency. If you keep doing what you do, I think someday you kind of reach a point where you get closer to your goals and what you want to do. So I just try not to lose against the pressure, I suppose. Very simple. answer, but yeah, that's what I do.
Do you prefer working solo or working with a team?
This is a good question. I feel like they both have, pros and cons. My band, I'm in a band called Six. I used to work with, I had a music partner, and working with him was really great. Like, he had different, capabilities from what I had. So I think I've got the answer to this. Working with a team who has like different skills than you, and you know that they're better than yourself at some different fields, and then working with a team like that is great. Is great. Like you get a lot of inspiration, and you get a lot of influences from them, and you grow from working with that kind of team. But then working with a team, who doesn't have much motivation, or doesn't have much creativity, that's not my type.
Yeah.
I think.
I think that's not like everyone's type. I think, not very sure, but for me too, I couldn't stand like maybe an environment that I can't grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it just feels like a waste of time working with people who are very lazy and not who don't have high motivations.
Yeah.
So that's just not my kind of.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. That's my way of thinking.
Yeah, I understand that. Like.
Yeah.
Like for myself, I can't really stand for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like even like in uni, like when there's group work, sometimes I rather like kind of like do it myself instead. Like
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes they do like more people is better, but sometimes it just don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
As a creator, I think this way of thinking is perfectly fine. But if you're kind of in charge of something, it's also important to be able to control, the group.
Yeah.
But as just one guy, I think working with a high motivational team is better for us.
Yeah, for sure. Right. So working with a team. So can you share memorable collaboration or partnership in your career?
So I have this song called Usurper from Six, and we collaborated with a guy called Hashishi. He's from a group called Dempa Girl. He's a rapper, and we created this very hip hop type beat, and we made the chorus. I sing the chorus, and we made like the melody line, and we're interested in like what he would come up with. And when he sent us the rap part, it was something that I would never imagine of. It was so good, and you get shivers, right, when those kinds of verses arrive, and that was a great feeling. It felt like this song's gonna go places, and it did. It was on like huge playlists for over a year, I suppose. A lot of people listened to it, and that was very memorable. And also our artist profile picture for Six is written by an artist called Sun Lemo, and she had collaborations with like the sporting brand Puma.
Yeah.
And our music video she also wrote for us, and like an illustration.
Yeah.
And it was at the Harajuku Puma store for like maybe a month or something.
Whoa.
Those kinds of, exciting collaborations were very memorable to me. And recently I haven't had much opportunities like that. So I'm definitely going to work hard on getting something like that again.
Pretty sure you will.
Yeah. Be excited.
I'm looking forward for it.
Yeah. Thank you.
I think kind of like both of us face this problem, should be like as the measure not everyone understand. So what do people often like misunderstood or like misunderstand about you, like what you do, like your measure and all stuff?
Misunderstand about me. This is difficult. A lot of my fans, a lot of the people who listen and see me, they're really, really nice people. What do people often misunderstand about me?
Like also like maybe like your measure, like especially like maybe as a Asian, like for me, like example myself, like I do sports. People will be like, like in Asia, people will be like, doing sports is not something that will profit. Like, there's no future in doing sports, or like, especially I'm a female, and if you do, and females, I'm doing dominant sports, which is I swim at first, then I played judo after that, then now to lifting. People will be like, all this will hurt your body, and as a female, it would be hard for you to get your partner in the future and all things like that, actually.
I understand. I see. Okay, so as like Korea and the culture behind the country kind of question.
Yes.
I think a lot of people didn't expect me to have this is now something. I'm a freelance guy, but this is like my full-time job right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people think like your hobby cannot be your job, or what you love can't be your job. But you need to find like your niche. So, it's something that I couldn't face for a long time, but my English is kind of better than most Japanese people because because of my upbringing. But so I always felt like using English was cheating. Like I wanted to make songs, Japanese songs, and compete with other Japanese people. But you need to find your niche. Like for me, it was using English. I could sing music both in English and Japanese, and I could mix it. I could, make things that other people can't make.
Yes.
And that's kind of brought me to what I do now, because people ask me for like English lyrics, like Toya does as well, and many artists ask me for English lyrics, and you need to find like your niche. So I can make music, I can produce music, and I am good at both Japanese and English. Like, how many people like that are in your city, kind of thing? Like, so I think a lot of people misunderstand like musicians can't, is not like a future-proof job. But once you find your niche, so if you like, I have no interest in camping, but if you're like, for example, if you like camping or something, you could put that into your niche, or it's what you do, how you lived your life, put what you like combine them together, and then you could be like an only one person. So even you as a female weightlifting champion, so you need to find all these things you like, you combine them, and then you become best at what you do. I think that's, I'm not sure if I'm answering this question correctly, but, a lot of people think music is not a good job, but for me, I really love what I do right now. So, I think it's good. A lot of people laughed a lot when when I probably started to work as a musician. Like, you're still doing that stuff, kind of, mentality. But I continued. I kept doing it, and then now it's my job. So, yeah. Sorry if I didn't answer that properly.
Well, maybe you did.
Okay, that's great.
Okay, as an athlete, we deal with injuries.
Yes.
So, as a music producer, we face like creative blocks or something.
Yes.
So, how do you recover from it and came up with something new?
So, I mean, athletes, I think that's way more serious because, injuries is a physical thing, right?
Yeah.
For producers, it's more of a mental thing usually. So it's really your mindset, because for me, when I have creative blocks, like, I would probably buy a new instrument to play around with. So nowadays you can buy new sounds on the internet and download them onto your laptop, right? Mm-hmm. So I recently bought an orchestral sound. So flutes, trombones, violins. I didn't have that kind of sound library in my laptop before, so I'm playing around with it, and then I make this new kind of style of music, and that makes me keep going on. And I like to go to places where there's a lot of music, so to get a lot of inspiration from. It could be clubs, it could be live houses, venues, it could be just window shopping, and then you'd hear this cool song. You have to go out from your room, because it's a really mental thing. You have to just go out, feel something new, and then work on go back, and then work on something. So I think it's for me, it's way less serious than athletes dealing with injuries. But have you ever had like an injury before?
Oh, I have a lot.
A lot?
I have tons of it. Like, okay, the biggest injuries I have, it's still following me till current.
Oh dear.
Because previously I played judo, so my favorite technique is what we call drop seonage. Mm-hmm. And I drop too much with my knees bang on the floor like that, like always. So my knees is not very good even till now. Oh
dear.
It's kind of like every time the weather gets cold, it will feel pain.
Yes. I hope you hadn't cracked your kneecaps or something, right? It must be a lot of strain on your bones as well.
After I go to see the doctor, everything they said, luckily it's just some ligament, issues with the ligaments and tissues. Something.
Okay.
Not very big problem.
Sounds painful though.
But I kind of cracked my left foot, one of the bones on the left foot, and also my collarbone.
That's a lot.
That's
never... yeah.
That's the three biggest biggest injuries I have. Yeah, but other than that, I just casually twisted my ankles, casually pulled my back. Yeah, kind of this stuff.
Because I never, I, you know, as I mentioned, I'm this gamer boy, so I would never go out and, you know, I wasn't that kind of kid who went out and like climbed a tree and broke his arm or something. I was this indoor guy, so I've never had an serious injury like that. So it frightens me a lot.
Please don't get yourself into like any of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it doesn't feel good at all.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
Not planning to have any from now on as well.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, like sometimes I really think about like my decision, because before this, like before I get involved with sports, I was a dancer.
Yes. Oh, I see.
Yeah, so yeah, sometimes I kind of like asking about my life decision, like sports with this all injuries. Yeah, like awards, yes, there's still, but injuries, it kind of followed you a lot. Like even you recover well, but don't get injured.
Definitely not.
Yeah, and also like maybe like when you are like having tour or like concert.
Yeah.
Yeah, long standing sometimes also costs a little bit.
Yeah, it's definitely not good. Yeah. It's crazy to see people, you know, watching multiple artists for like hours, because it must be a lot of strain on their legs and, you know, just standing. Yeah. You know, not walking, just standing at the same spot is so exhausting.
Yes.
I have a lot of respect on those people.
I mean, you did the same thing too, like, you know, like example, like Toya's tour.
Yeah. But, you know, I'm performing, I'm, you know, checking the time, checking, you know, the next song, checking if there's any issues happening, and just doing all that stuff all the time. I forget about, you know, my legs, and not just standing, just moving around is more relaxing, I think. But you guys have to stay on like the same spot. I think that's really tough.
Yeah, like, well, for me, I think for me now it's still better.
Yeah.
Better now, since like lifting actually mostly is currently it's like mentally for my problems now. It's like sometimes you can't hit the numbers or things like that, or like you did maybe worse than your usual. Yeah, it's like mostly mentally for current.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, so like me, athletes have a pretty short lifespan in the major. So what's the typical lifespan of a career in your industry? I think quite long, isn't it?
Sorry?
I think
Can you
like
say the last part again? Yeah.
I think for music industry, the lifespan is actually quite long, isn't it? Like as long you can come up with something.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, for an athlete like you, you know, a lifespan, and it depends on the sports. Like a lot of baseball players are really old, I think, but like especially when it's, you know, the actual physical. I don't know the words, but like when you lose physical abilities through the years.
Yes.
It's very short, right? But for musicians, if you're like an idol, or you know, a lot of your fans are fans for your visuals, lifespan could be short. But for someone like me, as you know, I sing, but people don't come for, you know, the what do you say? People don't come for the what do you say? Well, for the communication, they come for the music. So for someone like that, I think it's really long. As long as I can sing, it would go on forever. And as long as I keep writing music, I think it would still go on for a long time. So yeah, I think it's not too short. Yeah.
Are you already thinking about what's gonna come next?
What's gonna come next?
If
nowadays AI,
yeah,
artificial intelligence. I think that's gonna be the next thing that's gonna come. That's the next like big change in the industry, because it's not a gimmick anymore. The quality is really high, and it could be replacing jobs realistically. Yeah,
I felt that actually.
But at the same time, if you control it, I think that's really important. You cannot like ignore it. If you ignore it, I think that's the worst thing you can do. You have to be able to control it, because, for example, the microphone is an invention. At the time, it was very new. Before that, people would sing in like choruses, like classic music. But because of the microphone now, a single singer can, raise his voice through a huge band or a huge mix. So, we have to work with the latest technology and then embrace it and make something better than what we can now. I think that's what I'm thinking about next. Working with AI, I suppose, yeah.
I thought like comes next is on October 4th, listen to my music.
You're better than me. You're better than me on these topics. Yeah. After October 4th, my mini album EP is called Sellout. So up to this point, I had this I tried to be, I'm not sure, not charismatic, but like I had this kind of serious emotion in my music, but I think that was limiting what I could do. So if this is all everything I can do, like because of the seriousness, like the things that I can express are very limited. So by, becoming a sellout myself, I think that would, bring me the capabilities of expressing a wider variety of music.
Mm-hmm.
Wider variety of music, and I want my huge hit myself. So I think that's gonna be what I'm working on from now on, making a huge hit.
I already like looked through the whole list.
No, thanks so much.
I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, just a few more nights. I'm not sure when this podcast is gonna be out, but yeah.
I will try. Well, maybe this part I'm gonna like cut out for Insta like really quick soon.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, especially like for this part, like 10 before 4th.
Before the 4th. Oh, that's awesome. Please be excited for the new EP.
For sure. I am. Well, at least I am excited. Like,
thank you.
I mean, like that 107. I'm excited for that too.
Thank you. That song is one of my favorites.
It's really sick though. That one, like, I couldn't, like, you still couldn't like find it in any of the playlists, right? So what I did is like, in my comp, I opened like the TikTok instead of my Apple Music. Like,
you can listen to partially of it right now.
Yeah, like I opened the TikTok because usually like competition we need like kind of like hype songs. Like for me, I need one to like kind of calm me down. Something. It's kind of a hype, but you can't find it in like Apple Music, Spotify, kind of that yet. So I have to. What I do is I open TikTok instead this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for that 107.
Oh, thanks so much.
Alright, so since we talk about your music is really sick, so is that how 666 is came from?
Actually, the name.
Yes.
I was talking with my music partner at the time.
Yeah.
Repeating the same word 3 times was a cool idea, and we were trying to think of a word, and then sick became the word we chose, and I thought, this sounds cool. It's nothing serious. And another point we had is we wanted to make the name kind of hard to read, because we want our fans to be like, oh, they don't know how to pronounce it. It's called 6. It's not 666. It's called 6. Like we wanted that kind of conversation. So that's why we called it like that. So yeah, that's how it came from.
Well, conclusion is everything of you is sick. If you had to switch like your life for a week with me, so which means like I became a music producer, you became a athlete. What would be the hardest part for you?
The hardest part for me is, because I love food, to have a controlled diet. That's going to be really hard. And, as an athlete, I assume you need to have like a healthy lifestyle, like wake up in the morning and then, go to bed at the right time. I am very bad at doing that. Very well known for being bad at doing that. So that'll be the hardest part, I think. And training consistently. I'm the kind of guy who, trains when I feel like doing so. So that's gonna be really hard. But if there is like a competition, like how you do so, that could be like motivation for me working towards something. So if there was something like that, maybe I could be training consistently, but I'm still doubtful for that.
You might be surprised with my lifestyle though, actually. Like,
really?
Yes. I don't eat that. I don't control my diet that strictly like others athletes do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like before this podcast like shooting, I'm still like with my chips.
Oh, really?
Yes, I ate
I didn't expect that.
And I already ate like a few like black Fanta for a bit.
Okay. I didn't expect so. I just had this image like having, the correct amount of protein and
I still
minerals.
I check my protein, but I don't really I don't control my carbohydrates and fats a lot. But protein I still take, like I have a minimum intake for a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that I don't really track it, and I don't sleep that early too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now there's potential for me working as a weightlifter.
Yeah, maybe we should try one day. Maybe I should come up with a series, like change of roles of a music producer and an athlete.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for me.
Yeah, maybe I should came up with one of this series.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's gonna be fun, but wait till I get back to Japan.
It will be. It will be. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think maybe wait till I get back to Japan. Then I think it's possible.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we actually talk about this at like the very first start. Like we kind of like talk about it. So actually, how do you define like success in your field?
Success in my field. So, I have my set goals. Like I wouldn't say like numbers, but in general, I want a lot of people to listen to my music, and I'll be really happy if it supports them in some way, because a lot of music has supported me through tough times. It could be personal, it could be, just for work, but a lot of music has helped me through tough times. So I wish my music would be able to do that for some people. And also, I mentioned I only perform like 3 times a year, right?
Yeah.
I wish I could, a lot of people, just write in the comments, like, when I'm performing here, when are you doing this? I wish I could physically perform in front of those people. So I think that's what defines success for me, to be able to perform in front of the people more often who like my music, listen to my music, and in general, I wish I could, send my music to a wider range of people, because, I have confidence in what I make, and a lot of people around me do have the same feeling. So I wish a lot of people could be supported by my music. So yeah, that's success for me, I suppose. Yeah.
So you kind
Not
of
like
already
crazy
did
lifestyle, or
like
that kind of, yeah.
So you kind of already did actually.
What?
So you kind of already did actually.
Yeah, little by little, but
Example, my competition.
Wish I could make, the scale bigger, because I've always been I'm kind of a shy person. I'm not really good at saying like I want to perform at huge stadiums, or like I want 1 billion streams. I'm not that kind of person, but I see a lot of people around me, get those dreams, make those dreams into reality, and then that kind of, as a creator myself, I also would like to, pursue that kind of, well, not success, but that would be really great if I could do it myself, and that would be kind of, well, not paying back, but like a lot of people, did help me through really tough times. Musicians, other creators. I think that would be the best way of like giving back to those people who supported me, like giving me, these music jobs, music chances. If I can repay them by, becoming famous myself, and then I could give them, like if I had a song with them, we could both be recognized more. Like that's how I can repay being treated so well by other people. So I think that's one of the reasons why I want to do what I'm doing now, but at a larger scale.
Well,
I hope I'm making sense.
Yeah, very sense.
Okay, good.
Hey, so like let's jump up from a bit from the heavy one. So,
Mm-hmm.
what's your go-to snacks in studios or when you're working?
I think gummy stuff. There's a lot of gummy snacks in Japan, and when I'm concentrating on something, I think my like sugar level goes down. So I always have a few gummies to, get my head straight. And when it's foreign, when I used to travel back to the UK, I really loved Tic Tacs. Do you know Tic Tacs?
Yeah. Like the can, like the round, medium kind
Not
of
round.
shape.
It was like square.
Oh.
Maybe like these orange and lime snacks.
Oh yeah.
Or sweets, I suppose. Those were my like favorite at the time. So whenever I go to like Hong Kong or Taiwan, they have those at 7-Eleven. So I definitely get a bunch of those.
They don't have it in Japan?
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, they have them in Hong Kong.
I didn't actually realize that they don't have that in Japan though.
They don't. So it's really hard to find them. So whenever I travel, I always get a bunch of them.
Like this thing, right?
Yeah, that's it.
They don't have it in Japan?
They don't sell them officially in Japan.
Oh. Okay, I didn't realize that at all.
Really?
Yeah.
They don't have it.
Oh. We have it a lot in Malaysia.
Yeah, I've seen them, but not in Japan. So yeah, every time I travel, I definitely get them.
Did you get one in Malaysia?
Yeah, when I went to 7-Eleven,
yeah,
I got some.
Like previously, when I went back to Malaysia from Korea.
Yeah.
I bought there's one like the big top Tic Tac, but inside it's like all the small mini version.
Yeah, small. Yeah, I've seen it.
I bought that.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have loved to get that, but it was kind of too big for me traveling, so I just didn't choose that one.
Maybe see you in Tokyo. I will bring one for you.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Instead of a draw, I will bring a Tic Tac.
What?
Instead of a draw, I will bring a Tic Tac.
Okay. That would be funny.
Yeah. Alright. What's like the weirdest sounds? Or weirdest sounds that you have ever used in like a beats?
Weirdest sound. I've used many weird sounds, I suppose. Weird sounds. Like, I would use sounds of instruments I've never heard before, but the weirdest thing that I have fun doing is recording like crowds. So, for example, I was recording a song for a duo group.
Yeah.
And we want to make like a crowd sound, but there's only two of them. So we'll place the microphone in the center of the room, and I'll ask them to say the same phrase like 10 times together, and then I mix it all up and process it, and then it sounds like a crowd. But if you listen to them individually, they sound really, really weird. Like I would ask them to sing really high, sing really low, and it sounds really, really odd if you listen to them, individually. But when you combine them together, it sounds great. I think that's really weird and fun, a bit quirky, but I have fun doing those crowd vocals.
Maybe that's how like you came up with good music, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, all right. Like last but not least, closing question.
Okay.
So, first one.
Mm-hmm.
So, if maybe not only for your path, like what advice would you give to someone? Maybe like
I think consistency, because even for someone like me who had no intentions of working as a musician, I just kept on doing what I loved, and then, you know, at some point it became a job. So if you have a passion and you really have the time and you know, effort on working on it, I just say keep on doing it, and then that could you know, become your jobs. That could become a career. So I think consistency. Just whatever happens, never stop doing that. You can have breaks, of course, but just keep on doing what you love, what you want to follow, what you want to do. So I think consistency is what brought me here. So if you want to have the same path as I do, I think consistency is the key.
Right. So finally, how would you describe like your journey so far till now?
In one word. Okay, that's hard. I think one word, you know, my vocabulary is not good enough for this question. But one word. So I want to describe like I'm almost there. I feel like I'm almost at the point. Maybe. What do you say? I'm just researching right here. The word. I'm a soft-boiled egg, I suppose.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
I'm not fully boiled yet, but I'm a soft-boiled egg right now.
Okay, that's a really special way to describe yourself.
Yeah. One word.
So I'll follow.
I'm not. Yeah.
I'll follow till the day become like a hard-boiled egg.
What is hard-boiled?
Like fully boiled.
Yeah, fully boiled. Yeah.
Yeah.
If that's the goal, I think I'm still a soft-boiled egg, but I'm on my way. I'm on the right path.
You will, for sure. Pretty sure. Like, have you ever like made a song that at first maybe you thought it was like terrible, but actually end up like people kind of like loving it or something?
Yeah, that's kind of a common theme in what I do. Like the music that I spend like an extreme amount of time into producing, it gets too difficult and complicated for, I think, people to relate with. But the songs with simple emotion, simple instruments, you know, simple, just something that I felt and vibed really quickly, I think that's more relatable to people, and those songs get more, you know, they get mentioned more than the really complicated songs that I come up with. So it's in my previous band, there was this song called Mimosa, and it was like really, really simple. The chorus was simple, instrumentals was simple, and I made it really quickly, maybe like a day or so, and then that song became like all my fans' favorite. So yeah, you never know, but those songs usually tend to be more, received well compared to the other ones.
I like Blame and Chosho.
Which one?
Blame.
Ah, thank you, Blame. That song's also very
And also like
Also
like Chosho.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of like this too a lot.
Thank you, Chosho. Yeah, I came up with the beat first for that song, and for Blame, I think I came up with the melody first. So both different ways in making the songs.
And Chosho literally just fits my post well, like 2 days ago.
Thank you. Yeah, I see you putting them on your stories, and I'm like, oh, thank you so much. I appreciate, the posting my music on social media.
I mean, it's good, so gotta post like you won't post like bad things, right? But this is like way too good that I need to post it.
No, thank you.
And it's also my hype song, so yeah. Yeah, like you've been ruining like the whole playlist of mine.
Yeah.
For the like
Thank you.
for like this current competition.
Wow, you're too nice.
No, your song is nice, so I'm nice.
No, thank you.
Yep. So basically all that for the podcast. Do you have something like maybe you want to add on or something? Like maybe like remember to listen to my song on 4th October.
So yeah, October 4th, Friday night, in Japanese time, my new EP, Sella, will be coming up. It's got one of my best songs ever, so please check it out. You can listen to it on Apple Music, Spotify, even YouTube Music. So like everyone can listen to it probably anything right now. So please check it out, and the following music will be great also. So please be excited. Thank you.
Oh, for today, and yeah, see you in Japan.
Thank you. I'll be seeing you around then.
Yep, for sure. I'll be there, like 100%.
Thank you. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, bye bye.
Thanks so much for today.
Bye bye.
So back then, I think we were we're not clowned upon, but we were just it felt like more of a gimmick back then. But then nowadays, there are all these, mixed musicians, mixed models, and, it's becoming more of I wouldn't say status, but it's a part of people's identity, and people are more proud of it. So I'm really happy of that.
Yeah.
Because I was originally bullied, so my name is Ray Tucker, right? Tucker is my middle name, but I would hide it when I was in preschool, because my parents did that because they thought that I could be bullied by having, a middle name, because in Japan, it's just your first and last name.
Yeah.
So having a middle name is kind of different, which could cause, bullying or trouble or whatever. So they just hid it. So at school, I'll be just my, Ray and my family name. And so it was kind of something I wouldn't be ashamed of, but something I would like to hide. I would be embarrassed because it's different from everyone else. But then I kind of embraced it through the years. So now I'm able to be more proud of it. And now it's my stage name as well. In Japan, it's kind of, rare to have a middle name. And people would ask me, like, is that your stage name or is that your real name? And I'll be like, yeah, it's my real name. They'll be surprised. So I think things are changing for the better in Japan right now.
Yeah.